Hello, hi friends. Today I want to talk about the neurodivergent people versus the neurotypical, and my thoughts upon this topic. What I as I see it, okay, I see it as because if we believe that universe has a higher purpose and create neurodivergent people for some higher purpose, is this one that neurodivergent people, they're not really easily because we function in our own way, we're not easily to comply, they say comply in English, to comply in the norms, in the normal way of functioning. So for example, in the future, as the time goes by, in the future, more neurodivergent people are gonna how is the word? Born, okay? So that is gonna help so the system to change. Because I consider myself neurodivergent, okay? I have some sensory issues, not mild stuff, not something very extreme, but the way that I function, the way that the priorities that I have. Because, for example, I have priorities. I realize one of the big differences between neurodivergent people and non-neurodivergent is neurotypical people give a lot of pay attention, they give a lot of priorities in the, for example, in the kindness, in the way that you say something, for example, if I go to a store, they give very much attention. Hi, how are you? In a sense that in the way that you deliver something, and I pay attention in the essence. For example, I pay more attention in the efficiency of something. I want to buy the thing, and go. I distinguish between the efficiency of a worker, for example, because I don't consider part of the efficiency to smile to me. Because there are some jobs that you distinguish the jobs between efficiency, that they rely more on the efficiency, and some jobs that they rely more just to be kind. For example, you don't require a lot of skills to be a saleswoman in a clothes store. You just have to smile and to be a little bit kind, and that's all. And to be careful a little bit in the money, and that's all. You're not very... I can compare this skill to a skill with a computer engineer, for example. You know what I'm saying? So the level of efficiency sometimes goes reverse to the kindness, because the people that are capable to require those skills, they probably belong more to the neurodivergent side. So they don't pay attention. The brain doesn't function so much they don't pay attention to to the kindness, for example, to the way they deliver something, so much than in the essence, you know. And so neurotypical people they are designed to be more compliant, to be more docile. They're designed to be more fit with this system that we already have. They're designed to sit down in a chair for 8 hours in an office to do an office work. We cannot do an office work. I'm gonna cut my face. I'm gonna be crazy if I do an office work. You know what I'm saying? So, what we consider normal. What is normal? Normal is anything that is more to the popular side. For example, if in 100 people, one is neurodivergent, they don't consider it as normal. But imagine in the future, if the majority of people are going to be neurodivergent, we're going to be the normal ones. You know what I'm saying? So this is the difference between neurotypical and no. Neurotypicals are more designed to, they fit very well in this system. They go to wars, to the army. They're capable to stay in an office for 8 hours. We are not, for example. Or you have ADHD, you have autism, you are more creative, you have connections in your brain that they don't have. And I don't mean to be mean. I don't mean to underestimate them. They're good. They're smart people to the neurotypical part as well, to the neurotypical side of brain, you know, of function in the brain. I'm just saying that this, if I have to resume this big difference between neurodivergent and non-neurodivergent people, is this, that neurodivergent, even if they want, they can. We're not designed to comply to this system. We cannot. We cannot sensorily wise. We cannot. We're more. For example, if I'm in a cafeteria and I'm sitting down with my friends and there are people around, I hear everything. That's a perk, but and a curse at the same time, because you don't want to hear everything. You want to concentrate to the people next to you in order to understand what he says to you. It's like you are in different frequency, where you are wired in a different frequency. Neurotypicals, they are like a robots. They pay attention only to what anything they believe they have to pay attention or they told to pay attention. Imagine, for example, as a neurotypical, you are in a bartender in a cafeteria. You can do that, at least not easily. It's gonna be 10 times harder if you do this kind of job as a neurodivergent. Because you hear the other person talking, at the same time the other person talking, the sounds from the backgrounds, everywhere. It's complicated. So the neurotypicals, they are very good for doing these jobs that we have as an employee, because they are just they're capable to concentrate in the one thing that they don't get distracted from the. I realize what's the difference. The neurotypicals, if they are not paying attention consciously in one thing, they don't hear it. I realize that, for example, as I go to sing sometimes outside, and sometimes I approach them, the people, and say if they want to support, and what song? I didn't hear any song. They didn't hear any song, and I was singing in front of them. And at the beginning, I thought, are they deaf? How is that possible? How is it possible that? No, they are not deaf, but they are selectively deaf. If they are not constantly pay attention to something, they're not hearing it. They're hearing it subconsciously, they're hearing it, but they don't know that they're hearing it. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, in the future, more neurodivergent people, they're going to come. And this is my theory, my humble theory, that this is the plan of the God of the universe, whatever you want to call it, to change how people function with each other. And God of universe, or whatever you want to call it, create neurodivergent people in order to introduce a new way of interacting with each other. That's my opinion. That's what I wanted to say. Sorry that I ramble. I speak fast and it's not my language, English. I hope you understood what I wanted to say. Talk to you again about these topics and other topics as well. Thank you so much. Bye.